in otherwise sublime treatises.
It was a way of thinking about race that found its horrific conclusion in the Holocaust. Biological explanations of racial difference were now acknowledged as false.
But there's a folk definition of race that's very operative here.
And just as powerful.
Just as powerful, just as ingrained, that we have to get at.
The mythology of color doesn't fade away easily.
I wonder where it came from and where it started. That white is associated with purity and goodness, and black and darkness and evil, and I mean...
Well, we know where it came from. It came from white people. In China.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I don't think God did that. God, the black woman did not like that. She thought that system was ugly. In China, white is a symbol of death. It's nothing natural about it.
White and black. In the American experience, they're the colors of racism. But elsewhere, racism can exist without color.
Between 1992 and today, there's been ethnic violence in no less than 48 nations, from Bosnia to Burundi, from Turkestan to Tibet. People are killing each other in the name of ethnic differences or religious differences. What's this about? It's about economic scarcity.
Henry Louis Gates Jr. has authored 2 comprehensive books on African American history. And for him, it all boils down to economics, the fear that another group is out to get our stuff. For Shelby Steele, racism is an impulse that as civilized people we learn to repress.
That's kind of depressing, is that for me to like you, I have to repress something inside me.
What we do in every human interaction. You know, we're friends with women and we repress things. We're friends we repress our greed. Maybe I like your watch, but I'm not going to reach out and take it off your wrist.
But for Yolanda Moses, it's all about color.
We can't say to people race doesn't matter, biological race doesn't matter, because it does, because that's what you see. And it's what you see that you have to explain. You have to explain this, but you have to decouple it from the notions that has anything to do with fixed, immutable behaviors that are negative.
Color, nature's palette, so worshipped in our gardens, in nature. Human nature has yet to catch up.
Want to know the secret to success? Well, it can be summed up in 3 simple words. Practice makes perfect. Most professionals who are really good at their jobs will tell you they didn't achieve their goals overnight. It takes a long time to polish your craft, whether you're a rocket scientist at NASA or a writer here at CNN or a performer on Broadway. In today's Chronicle, we visit with talented kids given a chance to shine under the spotlight.
I really enjoy being on stage. It really helps me.
Movie show, made in a theater, or a video.
It's a lot more about teamwork.
I can take it when I hit the side.
It was scary at first, you know. I've never done musicals before.
We're skipping all this coming down stage. You're not doing any of it. You're just going to strut right down.
Okay.
This is a rehearsal for an off-Broadway show. But the actors are not theater veterans. They're high school and elementary school students. They're spending their free time outside of school learning how to sing and dance, not just for themselves, but for an audience.
We believe that it should happen through the performing. It's not always just taking place in the studio or in the classroom.
Look at something, look at the railing, look at something that's going to help you remember.
Audrey Kaplan and her partner Pam Fisher founded their company 5 years ago to help aspiring actors experience theater with a professional edge. They call it Applause.
You must hold your position. That is what drives the audience.
You don't know that line, that part gets taken away from you, and they learn the harsh realities. This is how it is in the real world.
New York may be the theater capital of the world, but there are hardly any places for young actors to learn their craft. Applause seeks to change that, giving talented kids a stage to show what they can do.
The These end-of-semester performances distinguish applause from drama programs that just give lessons. It costs $550 a semester, with classes every weekend and after-school rehearsals to get the staging right.
It's hard, but that's what you need to do to put a show together.
I've made my best friends here because we all share the same passion.
It teaches kids to value one another and learn to depend on each other in a situation on stage where they really pull together.
What they learn here will never leave them. There's a confidence that they'll come out with, and they will be able to stand up in front of people.
Parents, friends, and even a few talent scouts come for the shows. Some of the program's graduates have been cast in commercials, movies, and yes, a Broadway show.
I think it would be my ultimate goal and dream to make it on Broadway or television.
Here I get to sing, I get to dance and act. It's like everything that I love. Even if I don't make it, I always can do it for fun.
Phil Hirschkorn, CNN Newsroom, New York City.
Saturday, many Asians around the world will celebrate the Chinese Lunar New Year. February 5th marks the beginning of the Year of the Dragon, or the 4,698th year. The colors red and gold will be predominant in most decorations and greeting cards, red symbolizing happiness and gold wealth. We have this report from CNN Student Bureau in Hong Kong.
In the Chinese calendar, this is the Year of the Dragon. The dragon is the most powerful, wise, and influential of the Chinese zodiac calendar symbols. The amazing dragon dance is special both in tradition and the fascinating job done by the dancers. The most well-known tradition of the Chinese New Year is the giving of Lai-C packets. Lai-C packets can contain from 10 cents to $20 each. This time of the year is incredibly busy, perhaps even busier than Christmas time in the States. People rush to go buy new clothes, food, and decorations for this festive occasion. Chinese New Year is a special time for friends and especially for families. Like America, Hong Kong has festive parades. Hong Kong's stunning display of fireworks is among the most expensive in the world. The annual display costs over $300,000. Gong Hei Fa Choi. Happy Chinese New Year. Chris Tang from Hong Kong International School, CNN SB.
Students and teachers, if you'd like to learn more about CNN Student Bureau, head for this website.
All right, have a great weekend.
See you back here Monday.
Bye.
Bye.
Former White House Press Secretary Mike McCurry and former Gingrich Press Secretary Tony Blankley join CNN's political team for Election 2000, only on CNN.
Quick & Riley makes it simple and easy to select from over 2,500 mutual funds from growth to income, including 900 no-load funds. And your personal Quick & Riley South Florida broker will explain the best investment for your personal objectives. So call your local Quick & Riley South Florida Investment Center and receive a free Get Acquainted gift of the latest list of top-performing mutual funds. At Quick & Riley, it's simple, easy, and just a phone call away.
Why settle for a little of something you love when you can have a lot more? Order Showtime with AT&T Digital Cable and get 2 channels of Showtime. That's more movies, more stars, more excitement, 24 hours a day. So, there's always something to watch. And best of all, it comes right through the cable you already have. Order AT&T Digital Cable today and start getting more of what you want.
Kids have always teased each other.
People just look down at us.
The guys make fun of me. All of a sudden, they don't talk to me anymore. I felt rejected.
In October, AT&T Cable Services, Court TV, and the National Middle School Association brought together students from all over the country to discuss tolerance and diversity in their lives. AT&T provided free copies of the 10-lesson resource guide and video clips to middle schools across the country. To find out more, visit our website or call our toll-free number.
As an AT&T Cable customer, you have more choices than ever, because starting in February 2000, you can watch a brand new channel that's a breath of fresh air for women of all ages. Oxygen is an entertaining, honest, and intelligent new channel that will energize your day with lively activities, online experiences, and delightful insights from Oprah, Candace Bergen, real-life stories, and more. AT&T Cable, where there's something for everyone.
Join Emmy Award-winning Larry King, live only on CNN.
Searchers find 2 more key pieces, the tail section and flight data recorder of Alaska Airlines Flight 261. This while families grieve and treasure recovered items of loved ones who were aboard the doomed flight.
Just hours ago, CNN learned the father of Elian Gonzalez is sending a letter to the INS today asking that his son be taken away from his great-uncle.
And finally, after months of fits and starts, the world's biggest corporate buyout is set. Britain's Vodafone AirTouch merging with German wireless company Mannesmann will have Europe's first reaction from London. It's 6 p.m. in Hong Kong.
10 a.m. in London.
And 5 a.m. here in New York City.
Welcome to Ahead of the Curve for this Friday, February 4th. I'm Deborah Martini.
And good morning to you. I'm John Defterios. The board of Mannesmann meets today to consider a $186 billion takeover offer.
Style. So every child reads, he'll fight for education reforms hailed as the most sweeping in a decade. While Washington deadlocked, he delivered a patient's Bill of Rights that's a model for America. He's the candidate with a tax cut called Reagan-esque and worthy of a new president. Seeking the best solutions, doing what's right.
I fight for what I believe in, and I get results.